Hello there, Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'm doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good for the week of October 18th through the 24th. We'll take a look at the overall energy with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. Now, with the 18th, all the planets will be going direct, will have gone direct, I should say, and we have a full moon on Wednesday the 20th. So we have a lot of energy still left this week. We should see like an energy of trying to move forward, almost in the sense of being like so fed up with life. It's like, I've got to get going. I've got to move forward because this is a full moon in Aries. So we'll be taking kind of like that frustration, that anger that's deep down inside and moving forward, trying to start something new, surrendering to the journey, release control. Yeah, it's just kind of like, okay, I've got to go with this. I can't think about it anymore. I can't stay stuck anymore. The retrograde season really had us in stuck energy, so that we could go deep down and look at our feelings about things that have happened. And now it's kind of like, okay, I've done that. I'm ready to move forward. And wondrous universe, lovely energy, walk in beauty. Yeah, it's about opening up to the universe. For some of you, I really get a sense you may be even like moving or taking your business to a more global sense, because both of these are about really venturing out, as if, okay, I've stayed small for so long and now I'm ready for something really big and wonderful. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Serendipity, never-ending story, a leg up. Flexible, staying flexible, and that's kind of this, surrendering to the journey, not like having this energy of, okay, I know the way to go forward and I'm going to do it this way, right? It's kind of like Cancer, you're getting into your feelings, right? You're getting back into your heart space and you're kind of like, yeah, I'm going to go with the flow. This is lovely because one of my favorite movies is Serendipity. It's that energy of things happen for a certain reason, even accidents, right? Things that we think, were a mistake or an accident actually happen because it's the universe trying to bring us into something else. And then we have a never ending story. This is the energy of the retrogrades. And I feel like the universe is saying, okay, that is over. We're not going to think about it anymore. And they bring in something really beautiful as a little gift to kind of get you going to, it's kind of like all of a sudden the boat arrives. Come on, Cancer, come into the boat, flow down the river with us. Really lovely energy, really lovely. And Cancer, you deserve every bit of it. So let's go to the tarot and see what we have here. Okay, so this is your present energy. Being attached to something, right? Being attached to a certain outcome, to a certain relationship, to a certain job. It's this never-ending story. Okay, this is where I am. I have to stay here, right? Some belief system or some sense of obligation or family obligation, something is keeping you attached to something. And it's like the universe is seriously coming in and saying, no, that's just your belief system that makes you feel like you have to be attached to this certain person or situation or job. It's kind of like there is a whole wonderful world out there waiting for you, Cancer. And it's kind of like it is time to unattach, detach. Okay, so let's see what your obstacle is. What is your obstacle or area of resistance? Yeah, there's some pain there. And, when we haven't been able to release this pain yet, it's very easy to stay in this stuck energy. It's kind of an energy of wanting something to be different than it is. This flexible is kind of like allowing things to be the way that they're going to be, like accepting something as a ending. recognizing that this was painful and that it was perhaps something that needed to end. It's almost like this is kind of the universe saying that needed to go, or it needs to go, or the energy of something that has ended needs to go, because there's something so much better out there for you. For some of you, you may have been walking a path, a very narrow path, maybe by yourself for some time. You may be separated from somebody or from a situation. You know, like for instance, maybe, for whatever reasons, you've lost a job or you left the job. You thought that you could find another job quickly. That's not happening. And you're kind of like attached to this, to almost like the fear of, will I ever, find another job? Or perhaps a relationship has ended, right? And it's kind of like being attached. Will I ever find someone else to love? There is, this attachment has something to do with the never-ending story. And it really is time to put this to the side. And Cancer, I know that is so easy for me to sit here and say, or you're probably thinking it's easy to say and harder to do. It is. With this full moon, though, on Wednesday, I really, recommend that maybe you do a full moon ritual. And there's a lot of information on YouTube and the internet about such things. But doing a ritual to help initiate what it is that you want in the future. Like, instead of focusing on what you've lost in the past. Because look at this Wheel of Fortune. There is something magnificent, something wonderful that wants to come in for you. But you have to leave this energy behind before it can come in. Okay, so let's go to the advice from Spirit. Let's see what we have there. Queen of Swords. I love this. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm saying. It's kind of like you have to look forward. For some of you, you could be almost attached to, the energy of the past, like what this person did to you, or, perhaps like if it's a work situation, like you feel like whatever happened was unjust, right? Like they may have made a lot of layoffs where you work and you just feel like, yeah, but I had put in my time. Like, I don't understand. Why did they let me go? I understand the new people, but I had been there 10 years or whatever. It's this feeling that you feel like you have been wronged, that you can't move past it. It's almost as if you want the person or persons or situation that is involved in this to get their just rewards. It's kind of like, why? I almost feel like it's kind of like, why has karma not come in and taken care of this person? It's almost a sense of anger. And with this full moon in Aries, the anger is what kind of comes up about past hurt situations that helps to propel us forward. And so I really feel like, you'll probably really start feeling the energies of the full moon on, even Monday night, Tuesday, because the full moon is on Wednesday evening, Wednesday into Thursday. But it's this sense of, yeah, okay, I'm moving forward. Not sure exactly how I'm getting there, right? But I am getting in this boat and moving forward because it's time. It's almost like, yeah, I can't deal with this anymore. I have to put it down. It's almost like recognizing that you have to put this energy down because, wow, these are just like popping everywhere. It's this energy of, yeah, I have to put this energy down. I have to move forward, whatever that is. Okay. Okay, these two popped out in reverse. It's putting down. Literally, when you decide to move forward, what happens is that you put down your anxiety about this transforming. you understand that you have to move forward and you can't transform it. It's almost as if your attachment here, your energy is trying to get somebody else to see your point of view or to transform this relationship. And that is what is causing all of your anxiety. But it's kind of like, okay, if I have to go, look at the Queen of Swords. She's on top of that hot air balloon all by herself. And it's kind of like, okay, if I have to get in this boat or on top of this balloon and move forward by myself, I'm going to do that. Because I can't take whatever drama, pain, gossip, whatever is going on here, right? There's just some toxic energy here. I can't take that anymore. I have to move forward. And it's kind of like when you make the decision to move forward, the universe comes in and says, okay, Cancer, nice move. Yeah. And drops the anxiety and your wishes, almost your wishes to have this transform, because it's almost like you come into this realization, I can't change everybody else in this situation. All I can do is change myself, right? And it's not that you need to change, Cancer, but it's kind of like you're thinking of, I can't control everybody else. I can only control what I do and how I feel, and I'm moving forward. Yeah, it's like the magician. You're not in reverse. Really interesting. You're not trying to manifest. Like, it's almost like you stop trying to manifest what it is that you initially thought you wanted to happen in this situation. So say, yeah, you're dropping the burdens. You're dropping the burdens of this. You're like, okay, I'm giving it up to the universe. It says release control. It's like, okay, universe, I'm moving forward. I'm maybe even moving. I really do get a sense that some of you may even be moving. Like, okay, the only way I can get away from all of this energy is literally to pack the car and move, or get in the boat, go down the river. I was like, yeah, I have to do something. I have to get out of this. And it's almost as if the universe brings in that job that is in another city. Or, suddenly, you meet somebody new. But, it's kind of like, okay, even if it doesn't turn into a romantic relationship or a long-term relationship, it's kind of like the universe brings you in a person or a situation that kind of like helps you to break free of this bond, because this is a bonded energy, super attached to something. Okay, so let's see what the devil is. Okay, we have Page of Cups, the Hermit, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, with the Four Wands, which is, the twin flame energy, the happy family energy, celebrating life. You're attached. You may have been attached to wanting an apology from somebody that you put a lot of time and energy into, that maybe has put you in this hermit mode. You're kind of sitting there going, this person needs to come back and make this wrong right. Whatever that means to you. Like a past employer coming back and apologizing or offering you another job, a person from the past. It could be a family member. It could be a romantic connection. It's like, it's almost like you want this Page of Cups. It could be from somebody or from a situation. I almost feel like you want it from the universe for some reason. It's kind of like, yeah, I just really think that I have been through a lot. And I just, like, okay, universe. It's almost like putting it out to the universe. I put a lot of time and energy into this, and I didn't get my just rewards. A really interesting energy. And I'm only laughing because I can feel your pain. It's kind of like, it's almost as if in your moments of despair, you have really put it out to the universe. Almost, like one of those moments where it's kind of like, if you just bring this person back to me, I'll do blah, blah, blah. It's almost like trying to negotiate with the universe. But, right, it's about releasing that control and realizing that things that come on your path are meant for a specific reason. And sometimes when we're going through them, we can't recognize that blessing, that silver lining to the dark cloud. But I do feel like this week you are going to get some type of kiss from the universe. That's what I call it, a kiss from the universe. That says, hey, we're here. We love you. You're trying to keep it a certain way. You're trying to get a certain outcome. And as soon as, remember, the magician is in reverse. As soon as you stop trying to manifest your specific outcome, guess what? We will help you out. It's almost as if you're trying to negotiate with the universe, Cancer. So let's see what this Three of Swords is. Oh. Yeah, this is your present energy. No, this is your obstacle. Three of Cups. It could be somebody in this situation has, the Three of Cups, especially in this situation, I kind of feel with the Devil being here, it could be that somebody is overly attached to celebrating life, overindulgence, it could be, overspending, overeating, overdrinking, overpartying, overplaying, like not working enough. And it's kind of an energy of doing that in order to try to forget the pain of this situation. So it could be you, or it could be somebody that you're dealing with. This is the obstacle. So if you're dealing with somebody that is kind of overindulging in any area, okay, then it is like that is causing part of your pain. Or you could be in pain, right? And perhaps you're wanting to celebrate. You're wanting to get out there and have more fun, but you're just in this type of energy. Like a really, I get a sense that you just can't break that energy. Look at all of this that wants to come in, Cancer. Sun card. Everything you have been trying to manifest is actually wanting to come in. Ace of Cups. A new love, a new fresh start with this past love, if that's what it is. It's also about you loving yourself. And then the Knight of Wands, taking action, moving forward. But your heartache, your disappointment, your pain is preventing this from coming in. And once again, for some of you, I feel like you're, once again, it could be you or it could be somebody around you that is almost like not getting serious about moving forward, getting your passion, your leadership, your energy to see clearly, see the situation clearly and move forward. Because the Queen of Swords is underneath that. You want to step into this new world, but you're having a hard time getting the clarity and the inspiration to do it. It's this pain. There's something about, and that's not going to resonate with everybody, but look at even your habits. It could be that you need to start a new habit, like a new meditation habit or a new exercise habit. Look at how your habits could be preventing you from kind of stepping into this new world. Sometimes, in the movies we have the heartbreak. So the first thing, the heroine of the story does is go out and buy ice cream, right? Maybe are you eating ice cream every night instead of perhaps exercising? Something like that. It's like this never-ending story. There's a habit here and it can be something simple like eating ice cream or, not taking the time to meditate for 5 minutes. It's almost as if this Queen of Swords is seeing clearly about how you yourself are allowing this energy of this past situation or person or relationship to prevent you from moving on. And it's kind of like when you get the clarity and you look at the things that you are doing on a daily basis. Because when you make some shift, and I honestly, Cancer, I don't think it's a huge shift. Look at all of this that is waiting to come in. It's everything you could ever want. It's wanting to come in, and I really get the sense there's just a shift in something that you have to do. So, I don't know, just, take a look at it. The ice cream, the meditating, those keep popping up, but maybe, it's taking a walk, spending time in nature. It could be too, it's something, I feel like it's something to love yourself. To take a moment and say, hey, what could I do to love myself, take care of myself more? Maybe you're staying up late and binge watching movies or something instead of getting 8 hours of sleep. One is a little shift that you can change, because that little shift helps you to get the clarity. It's like it breaks the pattern. It breaks the pattern. So let's see what this Queen of Swords is. 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, 6 of Cups. It's when you make this shift, I feel like this person from the past comes in to offer their love. You get the clarity about this situation. Right now, you're kind of like, no, not happy with this situation. I don't want it. And then you make some shift, some little shift in your life, and you suddenly get the clarity. It's like when you break this pattern of eating ice cream every night, suddenly you get a little shift. And then the love comes in. Whatever this love is for, a romantic love. I definitely think it's somebody from the past that has made you feel sad. But look at this. We have the 10 of Cups. It's somebody that is at your heart that you're really wanting. You're really wanting this person. It's almost as if, look at this, victory. You want a fresh start with this person. I think you really want a fresh start with this person. It's almost as if you are overly attached to having them apologize. And I know that that's not going to resonate with everybody. It's almost as if you feel like they must apologize to you. It's getting a shift in the perspective that maybe you can reach out to them. It's almost like a last-ditch effort. I don't know. I don't usually say that word. Say that. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to your outcome. Now here we have the 9 of Swords and the Death card in reverse. Putting down the anxieties about how to change this. The Devil, King of Pentacles on the bottom, 6 of Swords, Temperance. The Judgment card is under here too. Okay, I want to just, because we have this Devil coming up twice, attached. I think you're recognizing that you really are attached to this person. You've been waffling. You've been waffling. Yeah. You are attached to this person from the past. It's what you want. You want whatever this person represents to you or the situation. It's sweet. It's It could have something to do with a family connection. It's something sweet. It's something that you really want. It's causing you a lot of pain, and you want to move away from this pain. The thing is that I feel like you want, this is what has happened in the past. You've had a lot of anxiety about how to transform this. Like you wanted, in a sense that you wanted a certain outcome in the transformation of this. Like it wasn't working the way it was, but you wanted it a certain way. It was almost like you may have wanted your way, and the person that you're dealing with wanted it their way. And when you release your anxiety about the outcome and you just say, it doesn't matter. The truth is, I truly love this person and I really want them in my life. Like, I'm going to release the control of how this looks. Okay? I'm going to release that and I'm going to move forward. And I am willing, I really get a sense that you're willing to go in and tell this person. Like, I think you change your mind. You go in and tell this person, this is how I feel. If it's a romantic relationship, I love you. I can't do this without you. If it's a family situation, you go in and you tell this person just how much they mean to you. And if it's a job situation, you go in and you say, hey, I really want this job. Like I feel in the past, you may have hidden your true emotions from this person. Like you didn't let anybody know how heartbroken you were. You may have put on a happy face or whatever. Underneath, this relationship has so much joy and happiness, and it's kind of like I feel like you have been holding back. And for some reason, something happens this week that I think almost puts you in a position where you can express exactly how you feel. I think you're the one. Now, Cancer, you have free will. I really get the sense, though, that you're the one that puts it out there. Like, even puts it out to the universe with this full moon. Because, you are trying to manifest something, but I think you've decided to stop manifesting. Stop manifesting the specific outcome that you wanted. Here is your creativity oracle card. Delay. Confront the natural tendency to delay the finishing of a creative endeavor. Yeah, I think you have been wanting to have a conversation with this person. You have been wanting to express your feelings, but you put it on delay. It's kind of like, no, they have to come to me. It's like you made the rules of how this makeup has to go, and it's kind of like, no, they have to do this, then they have to do this, then they have to do this, then they have to do this. And when you get the clarity this week, and I think you do, that it doesn't matter how we make up or who says it first. The truth of the matter is, I love this person and I want them in my life in whatever way that means. Whether it means I only see them once a year at Thanksgiving, or I see them every week, or we get married if it's a romantic connection, right? It's kind of like just putting it out to this person and saying, it doesn't matter. I'm giving up the game plan, right? You may have had a certain game plan. We do that when we have been truly hurt, right? When it's kind of like, yeah, no, they need to come to me. They hurt me. But the truth of the matter is, I think both of you are hurt in this situation. So, bliss is worth creating from. I think it's about recognizing your bliss in this situation. Your bliss. Yeah, recognizing that this is somebody or a situation that you really want in your life. and that you're willing to be flexible and allow this situation to play out the way that the universe has intended. All right, Cancer. Well, I'm going to leave it there. Really interesting reading. I do wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And once again, if you've enjoyed the reading or resonated with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.